I think I might be getting a bit sick. It's possible. It's possible. Wait, let me double check something. Okay. Okay. I've looked at some stuff about Zato. And by that I mean I watched like a couple of matches here and there. First of all, I forgot how good floating is. Like, this is really good. Having these unpredictable jump arcs and stuff. Super valuable. I was like, this character doesn't have neutral, what the fuck do I do? But like, this is what I do. This is why people do this. I get mad when Zatos do this because it annoys the fuck out of me, but it's good. So why would they not, right? They don't have anything on the ground really to do anything. So this is all they got. So I get it. I understand. You don't even necessarily get much from this, I feel like. Like, I don't know. I feel like the reward for this is so minuscule. Like, maybe this, and then you can, like, do stuff, but... Can I do this combo out of this? I don't think I can. If I can't, that's really sad. I don't think I can. I'm trying to do the... this thing. Yeah. It's actually not as hard as I thought it would be. It's definitely pretty difficult, and I'm sure that I'll mess all of this up a lot in a real match. Whoops. Oh wait, I could... Did I actually have enough time to sandwich there? What the fuck? If I'm close enough, maybe? I think I am, actually. If I'm really close. Maybe? I want to try. That's not the right thing. Hold on. It feels like it should be enough. I'm bad. Oh, okay, if you're close enough, you literally can just do 2H instead of doing this. Yeah, so... Okay, well, whatever. I think you can sandwich here. Yeah, I just need to actually hold 3 there for Eddie to go forward. Right, because I'm trying to... Right. Yeah, something like that. Can I just loop it? I'm just not waiting long enough. Sorta? It's not that good. Okay, I'll lab Zato for a while. If anyone's done to play, I will also play them. And then I will talk about the Happy Chaos stuff a little bit later. Give me like an hour, and then we'll start with that. But for now, I just want to practice more Zato stuff. In particular, I want to do more mix. Because, wait, will this do what I think it will on this? Yes, okay, that's exactly what I need. So we need boom, boom into this. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Boom, boom. What am I trying to do again? This into that into, yeah, into mix. Right. Okay. I'm doing this into punch, into like a kick or a tap dust. I think. Actually, does tap dust work there? If I do... I guess? God, this is so weird. Okay. I'm trying to get him to meaty with this. Then do that. Actually, I don't need to be walking forward, right? That's not the point here. Need Eddie to go slightly forward. This is so strange, man. I know that you can just, hypothetically, like, you could just spawn Eddie and make him do drills and stuff on Wake Up. And after he does that, I could just, like, do a high-low. But I don't know, to me, that doesn't feel good. I don't know how to explain it. That doesn't feel like the most satisfying mix, I guess. And also I need to practice the timing of this. There you go. guess I can do... that kind of thing. This kind of thing feels good to me. Because I like going high into a low here. And the hit stun, or like the hit stop rather, is provided by this. Like my Eddie can move around the whole time, which is pretty cool. I feel like this will be like my go-to thing in the corner. Although I should probably do P instead of, right? Because then I have one more action on Eddie. Down. Yeah, and I get to frog again if I want to, or I get to do this one, which is pretty good probably. It would actually also be really nice to do, after doing this, to do this, because I feel like people will try to hit you after. Counterattack. Yeah. It's pretty good. I mean, this is, yeah, this is not gapless. I don't think there is a gapless way to do this, right? There's no way to make this gapless. I don't think any type of frame advantage will let me just do Eddie like that. Aside from that, I guess. Huh. Interesting. I feel like Wild Assault will also be pretty important for him. Alright, how many frames is that? Hold on. 17 frames. 25 frames. Obviously dependent on distance. Yeah. Oh yeah, another one that I kept seeing in places was bro, how the fuck do you input this? For me to do what I want. I guess I could just do whatever. That? No. Because I'm trying to do... I know what I can do, actually. Oh, the second hit is separate. Interesting. I didn't even realize. Whatever. I could just do this. Bum, bum. No. God damn it. What am I trying to do? Fuck. Anyway, I kept seeing this kind of thing where you do 6H, you basically dash cancel out of it right into flight. And you can keep doing stuff that way. The recovery from it is pretty drastic though. So you're definitely meant to cover it with Eddie. God, this shit is so complicated. I think this character is complicated. Maybe there's a way to play him in a way that's actually not that complicated, and he might just be like executionally intensive. But the way that I see it, there's so many options for what you could do. But it's just kind of insane. I'm glad that I at least got the combos down a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad. I feel like most of my actual combos will be pretty bad though. Wait, does this combo from anything on the ground? I guess it'll combo from this, but like, who cares? Oh, you don't even need to do negative edge here at all. That's kind of crazy. Huh. What am I missing? I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the frame data on the command grab. 6 startup. Okay. And I'm +7 at this distance. Not enough for a heavy slash or a far slash. Okay. I mean, +7 is nice. But, I don't know. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Fuck me. Point. I don't know, that doesn't seem that good to me. It doesn't seem as good as the other one. Even though that one is super extra. Like, this one is insane, but it's so cool. No, I'm supposed to do this. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Yes. God, that's a lot, but I feel like once I get it down, it's gonna be a lot better. Like, it's not gonna be that difficult, and I'll be just autopilot. God, what am I thinking? Okay, we don't hold S, we hold P. Oh, this doesn't reach full distance. Or does it? Kinda does. What the hell happened? Okay, not entirely. Not full distance. Okay. That's good to know. Zabuba. Why does he exist, man? What were they doing with that? Literally fucking, what's the point? I forgot that, right. After the dust, if I have my guy out, I can keep going. He's just like Happy Chaos. Right. I gotta get it in my head that I don't move in this. Oh, and there's enough for a second hit. That's good. It's actually very doable. I'm starting to understand the idea behind it. Yeah. Should I try going in the open lobby? Perhaps? Maybe. I have not been there in a long time. Like a long time. What? Why are there 10 people in Celestial right now? What the hell? What? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Is there anybody? Celestial Fridays? What is that? I've genuinely never heard. I don't want to be beating up people that are... Or... Hello? Oh, brother. Nah, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Okay, I don't know. Oh, I see. That's kind of cool. Do you want to play? To test out my Zato? I labbed some basic Oki that I hope will work. Alright, let's do it. Hmm. 112266 is the code. I want to just get some matches in and then probably do the segment on Happy Chaos that I prepared for the video. Because I'm assuming that Zato is going to take me a little bit of extra time. So like for this week, the video will be the ABBA video. And then next week, it's probably going to be the thing that I'm going to record in like half an hour or so. You'll be fine. I don't know how to play this character, so.
Are you ready? Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay. Very well. Nice. All right. My pressure sucks. My pressure sucks. I forgot how to do anything. That doesn't make sense to do. Missed inputs. That's fine. Oh.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Well. Dude, I feel so bad at the character. I meant to put him away. Whatever, dude. I'm just...
Duel 3. Let's rock.
There. Oh my god, no 6H there. Fine. Fine. That makes sense. Okay. Oh man. Zato. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I need to like use my... Right. I did the thing! I made my 5D safe with my boy, my little guy.
Perfect. Duel 2. Let's rock.
I didn't mean to do that. Nice. It's over.
Duel 3.
Okay.
Let's rock.
I forgot what the fuck I practiced with this character, man. Right. No, man. You're too afraid of my pressure to backdash this match. It is not that scary, man. Trust. Fuck. That's incredible. Okay.
Duel 1.
Fuck. Nah, I almost did the thing. I almost did the thing. Nice.
Slap.
Okay. I'm liking the Zato character. He's really weird though. I'm sure that I'll hate him once I... I fucked up. I fucked up. Buddy. If that was a 2P, I would have been finished. Ah! Oh right, the fucking thing. I forgot about invite hell. Oh my god, that's been... I thought I had time. I don't know why. Let's go. I'm bad, I'm bad. Okay, just bait anti-airs. Got it. I just need to bait anti-airs harder. That's how I win neutral. And the frog also, I guess, maybe. I fucked up. I didn't do the thing I wanted to do. I feel like that's gonna happen a lot. Just me inputting something and being like, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Wow, I fucked up. It's okay. Sure, whatever. That's fucked up. Alright. Another. Hello, hello. Okay. Dude, I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm doing the Zato stuff that Zato does. I feel like I'm doing like slight magic when I do that kind of stuff. What the hell? Okay. Like this thing is so sick to me. Oops, I thought I still had my boy. Okay. Yeah, I'm just right now I'm playing the one singular other chatter for today. But yeah, the setups and stuff. Yeah. Specifically the idea of like keeping my own pressure safe with Eddie. So, like the same thing I'd be doing with Happy Chaos. But this time I do it with this fella. And just doing like high lows and stuff, yeah. There was one specific Oki sequence that seemed fucking impossible. It's like this thing. Fuck. But I've been doing it. Not super consistently, but I've been doing it. Ah. He's definitely a bit demanding on the button presses and whatnot, but he's not as like mind-bendingly fucked up as I thought he would be. Ah, my bad. Shit. Okay.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
That's fair. I meant to put him away there. Not far. The neutral is a bit brutal. I have to just get used to. I just have to get used to doing certain things that I'm not used to doing. The flying and doing like the air hover, air normals, whatever. I'm bad. Oh, he still retains Eddie when he whiffs a grab, so you're safe. Not even Happy Chaos gets that. What the heck? It's actually really nice. That means you basically protect yourself if you fuck up the... Like if they guess correctly on the grab. I thought that would be a bait. I'm so fucking bad. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing either, bro. I'm sorry. That was so stupid. Uh-huh. How is it? I forgot what the frame data is on that. That's not plus, is it? If you block it? I thought you were in recovery for a while. I guess not. Abba pisses you off? Why? What should she do? Why did I backdash there? Oh, brother, I had an opportunity for the ultimate fucking... I might be cracked. Whoa! Let's go. Their gauge is fake as fuck. Her buttons are really good. She gets her win con off bursting, and people will say, oh, she's mid-tier. I don't think she's mid-tier necessarily. Fuck. Okay. I should learn to do more real offense, like real high-low stuff. Unlucky. Holy fuck. Oh, it destroys the Eddie. Come on, man. I don't think that's true. I think she does have to work. Depending on the matchup especially, she does have to work for her jealousy. Yeah, I should do that. Fuck. I forgot who you play. So I cannot comment on that. I'm bad. The air hover, man. What the hell? Why is it like that? Maybe that's why I lose to Zato a bunch. Not just because of the offense, but because like I'm so like, unaccustomed to dealing with the air hover. That might be it, actually. My fault? That's slow. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that in those situations. And then dying for it. Okay. Get vacuums. Ah, of course. I'll actually mention Abba in the Happy Chaos segment that I'm gonna do. Come on, man.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Boy, what the hell are you doing? That's so fucked up. That is so fucked up that he spins through YRC, man.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, okay. Ah, that makes sense. I'm a little annoyed about that because I'm plus after that, but because I have a 6-frame mesh and you have a 5-frame mesh, we clashed. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Whoa. Oh yeah, I should do more 2S. Bro, Anji offense is crazy.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
You take that? Okay, I was like, there's no shot you're actually plus after that. It's no fucking way. No, I meant to. Okay, that's okay. In my head, I was like, I'm gonna fly over him. It's okay. Yeah, Eddie is super cool.
Duel 1.
When I first saw Strive, when I first like checked it out, I think Zato was one of the more like striking characters to me. 'Cause I was like, damn, this goopy guy looks pretty cool. I messed up. No, that's not what I meant to do. Whoops.
Duel 2.
Okay, we'll play for a few games, maybe like 20 minutes, and then I'll do the happy chaos thing. Okay. I forgot that I could have literally yeah, again. I had a feeling, but yeah, we're on Zato. We're on Zato. Because yesterday I rolled the thing. Or whatever, spun the wheel to get the chance. I thought I was gonna like just say fuck it and do Eno because I would get time to practice with Zato. Fuck. But then I thought about it and I was like, it would be kind of lame if I just decided, you know? So in the spirit of the challenge or whatever, I left it up to chance. And I'm sure to regret it, but you know.
Duel 2.
That's what I'm saying. The Wheel of Fate. I need to start actually properly baiting the 6-beam. Ah, buddy. Nope, GG. I didn't realize how much I should have just been annoying as Anji when I played him. You can just like... You can just make your opponent guess forever. And then if they try to get out... Only if they try to get out. If they even think of getting out. I forgot that I can combo off throw. Well, yeah, like, what this person is doing is literally just running Fujin and then PRCing whenever it doesn't work out, right? So he just gets to keep the advantage going and going and going and going and going and going, and also I fucked up the combo, isn't ready for it. Backdash, backdash. Okay, sure. Abigail's will be nerfed? I think so, but we don't know. I'll talk about it more in a second. That's not good. Yeah. Okay, let's do one more and then I'll do the happy cast thing. Sorry, I'm a little sick, I think. I completely forgot how to do the thing that I'm trying to do. I kind of did it. I kind of did it. Didn't confirm into anything, but right. Sorry, not my turn. Not my turn. I did YRC, but it's not my turn. Whoopsie. Oh, that doesn't work, does it? I fucked up. I forgot that doesn't work. You're not doing. You're not doing 6H there. I fucked up again. Okay. God damn. Sad chaos. Okay, that's mixed, right? I mixed. Alright, fuck. Oops. I shouldn't dash up during that. I know that. This character, bro. This fucking character. Okay. Let me get ready. Apologies if I'm gonna be bad at this. Okay? But I prepared a small little segment. Because I thought that just labbing Zato, but GG's by the way. I thought just labbing Zato over and over would be boring as fuck. Which it is. I don't like. I'm not a labber, okay? I just don't like doing it. So, I thought what would be more fun, considering that Zato is likely to take me a bit longer, so that I have a video in between. I wanted to talk about Happy Chaos nerfs. Okay? But listen, okay, listen. This came about as an idea of, I wanted to talk about the changes in 2.0 because I had some ideas and I wanted to make a video talking about all the changes that I am expecting or whatever, or like all the changes that I am, you know, that I'm speculating about. Who's going to get reworked, what's going to be added, like what kind of stuff to expect, whatever. Because I've been thinking about it because I like this game a lot, etc., etc. But on the list of reworks, people often talk about HC. Okay, people are like, HC needs to be reworked for 2.0, and I just don't think that that's true, and I don't think that they're going to do it. Okay. Okay, we need to calm down. Relax. Okay, this is going to be a civil discussion, all right? This is going to be a civil discussion. We're going to be all very positive about this video game, and we're not going to be going crazy. Okay, this is a genuine... Wait, Kai vote? Didn't Kai used to have 3 votes? And then... Yeah. Oh, Rex Kim was another one. Yeah. Yeah. He said he said that one's for you specifically, actually. Okay, but we don't need him for this section, all right? So, Happy Chaos nerfs. Discuss. What are the current issues that I think plague HC? Not plague HC, but like, why do people complain, I guess? He's just very strong all around. He literally has tools for kind of just everything you'd want. He has good normals, he has good specials, he has good offense. He's like, he moves around well in neutral. He has a good backdash, right? Even though he doesn't have a reversal, even though his health is low, his ability to, just mash out of situations, right? He has a 5-framer, 5P, and 2P, both. 6-frame, 5K, right? 7-frame, low profile, 2K. So on defense, he's also not terrible. Not as terrible as some other characters. Especially because he can convert into a knockdown quite easily. So he kinda is strong just everywhere, all at once. He has arguably the best offense. The gunshot allows him to just do anything he wants on offense as long as he has the resource to pull it off. You can just, okay, I went to an example with BRC, but disregarding that, right? Like you can just do close slash, gunshot, and then like go for whatever kind of mix you want. Yeah. Right, you can just do high-low all you want. You can do a cross-up, right? Like the gun enables you to do some of the best offense in the game as long as you have the resources for the gun. The bullets, the concentration. I have no fucking water. God damn it. Okay, hold on. I'll be back in like a minute. Okay, I'm back. My thoughts as someone with less experience is sometimes nerfs are less about character power and more about character feel. The sentiment I see often is people feel like any touch becomes a corner-to-corner juggle against HC. I mean, it's kind of true in a sense. There's a couple of things that I'll talk about later that address the feel, but we're not there yet, okay? I do agree that there's like a difference between the perceived game and the game, but that's complicated. All right. He maintains advantage. Once he starts, he doesn't stop, right? The thing that is brought up often is his ability to convert into wall break and his ability to just maintain resource, right? He gets a knockdown, he gets 4 bullets back, or he gets focus, or he gets curse into whatever kind of mix he wants. And And obviously with a lot of hits, even with this 2p, I can just convert into a wall break if I want. I got focused just now, right? So I regained all my concentration. I just spent 2 bullets on that. And that's it. And I get positive bonus, which means that I get even more concentration if I want. Or even more bullets if I want, right? This little trick can be used to refill 3 bullets while being plus. Next point. He gains advantage with very little difficulty. So a character like Asuka, for example, if he's in a poor situation, if he doesn't have mana, if he doesn't have spells, it takes a lot for him to get it back, right? If he doesn't have the health to restore mana, he has to use tension or just do it really slowly or get the right spell, right? There's a lot of conditions to that. Even if you're somebody like Abba, like you might be really, really slow and you're looking for that one opportunity to get your jealousy. You're not just gaining it passively. So for Happy Chaos, it's not the case, right? He starts the game with 6 bullets with full concentration. He can, if he is on defense, right? And he has like, say, just a couple of bullets, while he's defending or after he gets hit for a full combo, let's say his concentration is fully depleted, look how fast it regains, right? And boom, I'm back to normal, right? That's less than the duration of a single combo. If it's not red, it refills slightly slower, but it still refills passively. Zevo, can you fucking relax? I'll talk about all of this. Calm down. I'm gonna address every point bit by bit. I get it. I understand. Take a timeout, all right? I'll get to it. Trust me, man. I'll talk about this for a while. But yeah, unlike certain other characters, his resources, or at least his concentration, comes back fast. His reload animation is fast. It's burst safe in a lot of situations. So he gets his resources from a dire situation really fast. He might be trapped in the corner. He sneaks a 2p in, and congratulations, he's out of the corner. He can get wall break, etc., right? Or get a knockdown, get all his bullets back, and he gets the momentum now. So even though offense can be scary, he can snowball from nothing, basically. Unlike a lot of other characters. Here's why I don't think they're going to do a rework of Happy Chaos in 2.0. His kit is one of the most unique kits in a fighting game ever. An entire normal replaced with what is essentially a bodiless puppet, right? Just a negative edge. Like, this is effectively, his gun is his puppet, right? And it's attached to the character. That's the whole, like, shtick. And that's not in any other fighting game at all. And the way that the character works right now, any kind of rework could upset that balance, in my opinion. Because he's actually really fucking well designed, okay? Like, people will say that he's poorly designed because he's too strong mostly. People have their grievances about the character power level, but he's really well designed in terms of how the character actually functions, right? You have Corsical back S is the pull-out gun to shoot it, steady aim, right? Of course, go forward S is pull out gun to shoot it like normally, right? Like this is an attack with a gun. All of his like stance cancel stuff is on his punch, right? And it usually like every single part of his every single normal is utilized for a special, and they're all very well put together. Like it's bias potentially, right? Because I just like Happy Chaos, but I think that every part of his kit just fits together really, really nicely. So reworking that, it's not like the case with, I don't know, like Faust or something, where he's a character that's made of fucking of scrap metal and like discarded plastic bags. Okay, this character is actually like designed by a human, you know, with like intent. And you can tell. So that's why I think that he shouldn't be reworked, and why I think that it would be more than enough to just nerf him. Simply nerf certain aspects of him that are stand out at the moment. But there are 3 ways that you could do that. 3 major ways that you could nerf Happy Chaos. I think... How do I put this? I think you should include all 3 in very small portions. But I'll get to that in the conclusions section. Don't worry about it yet. But first, I have to do this. Honorable mention, okay? The RNG shot, okay? It is indeed very annoying. Listen, I like to meme about it, but basically, right, when he pulls out the gun, there's a 33% chance that the reticle will spawn directly on the opponent. And if it does, you can just shoot it and it just hits them. You are kind of spending a bullet to just do that, and usually it doesn't lead into anything, but it is very annoying, and occasionally it might actually lead into like offense, or in my case, like this happened to me where I was in the air and the RNG shot hit and then they converted into a wall break. Not a great feeling. There's no reason why it should work that way, like at all. It just doesn't make sense, right? This is not whiff shot, however. I think it's important to make the distinction between RNG shot, just hitting out of nothing, and whiff shot. So if let's say I set, what would I do? Right, that would work. This is whiff shot. This is not RNG shot. I'm sorry, but if you press on this, skill issue, unironically. There's just skill issue, you should just know not to press on this. Just how it goes, sorry to say. This, I think, is perfectly fine because it's the same functionally as not doing the 5D here. For this shot to work, you have to pull out the reticle on the close slash. If you pull the reticle out after the 5D and it connects, then it's an RNG shot. I'm bad. I'm like timing it wrongly, but like if you actually whiff a button, it will mess with the reticle, like you can see here, right? So I think the key part of it is like removing RNG shot specifically. And the way that I would do that personally is by having the reticle focus. So no matter where it spawns, you see how it's like zoomed out, right? before it locks in on the opponent, you would basically have 5, 10 frames or whatever the amount should be, where the reticle cannot hit, like no matter what, right? If it's in neutral at least. Obviously, if it's on block stun or hit stun, then it locks in automatically. But in neutral, to eliminate the RNG shot, I think the best way to do that would be to just not let the shot hit at all in that like initial time frame. I think that's the best way to do it, because another mechanic of Happy Chaos is that if you are running around and you get hit here somewhere, right? At this point, when the reticle has been out for a while, that's not RNG shot. You just messed up because you're standing in front of the reticle instead of like moving around, you know, avoiding it. And I think that aspect of Happy Chaos should stay, because it's not that strong if you know what you're doing. So that's RNG shot. I think everybody agrees that it should be taken out. I don't really know of anyone who like really wants it to stay. I don't think I've encountered a person that wants RNG shot to stay. If there is such a person, I would like to talk to them, I guess, and figure out what they're thinking. But regardless of that, aside from RNG shot, normals. This is the one of the paths of nerfing Happy Chaos. His normals are pretty good. So because of the way his normals work, this is another aspect that contributes to him being not as disadvantaged as other characters are without their resource, right? So even if I don't have the gun, I still have my 5k. I still have my low profile 2k, right? I still have all these options in neutral that let me live and be fine, relatively. Nerfing recovery would require him to spend more resource to convert or get in. So this is a nerf that already happened with 2S specifically. This button was crazy, and it's still pretty good. It still goes really far. It's still a low hit. I'll edit it in a video like for next week. So, okay, this happened, right? Nobody really cared. I cared because it messed up my muscle memory a little bit. But the key issue with nerfing normals like that is because it makes it feel bad to play the character, but the people you're playing against don't really notice it. So this change happened. This 2S change happened. I had to relearn slight muscle memory things with it, right? Because I couldn't dash cancel, or I couldn't dash as fast out of it, right? To pick up, right? Like I'm pressing dash on my usual timing, what it would have been back then, and like I'm just standing still. And point number 2 is that if I want to convert, instead of using just 1 or 2 bullets, oh my god, bro, I haven't played this character in a minute. I'm trying to like make it as tight as possible. Okay, yeah. You can do 2 bullets if you're locked in. But this used to be a lot easier. These days, most of the time when I'm converting off this, I'm straight up using 3 bullets, which, as you can see, also depletes most of my concentration. So to actually convert from this into a knockdown is harder now. It's more inconvenient. But that change wasn't really felt by people. People didn't really care about this. They still think this button is crazy because he hits it and he shoots you and you get knocked down, and that feels bad. So it contributes both to feeling like, to him feeling worse to play, but also not really changing anything about the gameplay. Same thing with this move, right? It's less forward advancing, which is good. I think this is a good nerf. But like, did it really change people's perception of how strong the character is? Not really. But it made certain things connect worse, right? So these kinds of reductions to normals are usually, I would say, a last case kind of scenario, right? If something is especially egregious, if something is genuinely like messed up, then you got to resort to that. But generally, I would say that nerfing something like that is not great for the feel of the character. You could, for example, remove some of the disjoint of this button, make it hit less, or make it hit less far. Fucking, how do I say that? Make it go shorter. A lesser distance, I don't know. And some other buttons. The one nerf that I would do to his normals right now is probably J2K. I think this button is really, really good. And it's so good that even if it was unusable in neutral, but only usable in his offense, it would still be really, really good. So I think that extending its hurt box or something along those lines, make it easier to call out. It's very difficult to interact with as it is right now in neutral. And it gives Happy Chaos really, really good reward. And I feel like that kind of balances a little bit offset. If there is one like normal that I would nerf on Happy Chaos, it would probably be that one. I probably wouldn't do much else. That's my take on nerfing normals. I would steer clear of this part. Parks does stuff. They nerf for buffs and stuff. I was wondering, what will you buff? If there was a buff that I would do, it would only be to make clone useful. That would be the only thing. I think Happy Chaos is like in a really, really good spot where he just needs to be toned down in a couple of places, and like the only aspect of his kit that doesn't make sense to me is clone. I think clone is just, I don't know what they would do with it, but I would want it to be useful for something, you know? It just doesn't feel worth doing, you know? That's like the only thing. Other than that, I think Happy Chaos is super, super well, well designed and well balanced. Again, aside from certain things. This doesn't matter. This does not matter. Like, you can do that, but let's put it that way. If I want to cross them up, I'll cross them up, right? If I want to do a combo, it doesn't matter where I am on the screen. I can wall break off that combo, right? Like, if I get a small conversion where I'm struggling to convert it into something where I can, wall break, then usually what I'm going to do is just get resource and then mix them again, right? And if I get a bigger hit, I just wall break with that. So this, at the cost of my health and at the cost of like the recovery of the move, right? Because it takes a while. I'm not really doing anything that I want. Like it doesn't really... It's fun for like certain combos you can do with it, but it like in terms of practical application, you're never doing it almost at all. The only case that I've seen people do it is occasionally if they're like running away against a character that struggles with air movement, you know? If somebody's like really sluggish in the air and they don't have fireball or anything like that, they can like backdash, clone, and then like do focus or something. But that's such a niche application. Yeah. I definitely don't want it to be what it was before. Like, I don't want it to take a hit for you. I feel like that was toxic. Especially with PRC. But I don't know. Something. I would want it to do something. I don't know what that would be, though. Okay. So that's that for normals. Path number 2. Concentration. The aforementioned resource. The question that you gotta ask, does he work enough for his concentration? And the answer to that is probably no. I think he gets it a little bit too easily. But the nuance there is, do you make it harder for him to stay in that advantageous state where he has focus and, he's on top of you and doing all this schmicks and all that? Or do you make it harder for him to come back from a bad situation? The two optional things that you could do here, right? Number one is make him have to get focus for him to run his offense. Right now, his concentration drains a bit more when he's further away. Especially with steady aim. I would say make the concentration drain even faster without focus specifically. So he would have to maintain focus as much as possible to actually be able to go on offense and do all this stuff, because right now, if I have full concentration, I get to cross you up once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. 4 cross-ups. 4 cross-ups, or, whatever. Like, I get to do so much, basically. I get to, like, do offense that's not even that great. I think just slightly nerfing that could help his offense feel less suffocating, and make him kind of force him to either go into focus or super focus, which gives him a lot of meter penalty. The other route that you could go is reduce his passive concentration restoration when he's just chilling, and especially when he's getting hit or when he's blocking. So that's the other route. The one that, this is actually an idea that I got after playing Asuka for a while, where Asuka loses his mana for both blocking and getting hit. I don't think Happy Chaos should have that happen necessarily, but I think it would make sense that while, like, he doesn't have his, his concentration, like, here's him getting hit a bunch, whatever, here's him blocking, blah, 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 whatever, stuff is happening, and he's just passively restoring concentration, and boom, it's back to normal. I feel like that's not good. I feel like the fact that he doesn't have to actively manage his concentration quite as much, at least while he's defending, he can rely on the fact that it's just going to regenerate passively. It would make sense for them to reduce that in some way, or just make him work harder for it, or especially if he enters burnout, right? If he loses his concentration, the fact that it comes back faster than normal doesn't make sense to me. I think, this is slight spoilers for the conclusion, but the nerf that I would introduce is probably to make his concentration, when it's in red, restore even slower. Like, significantly slower, so that he would have to do focus to restore it, for example, at any kind of respectable speed, at least. The same is true for him doing curse and reload. So while he doesn't have his gun out, right? While I'm reloading, my concentration is also restoring passively. While I throw curse, my concentration is restoring passively. I think that it would be more interesting if while you're restoring one resource or while you're applying one of your like win condition thingies on your opponent, right, such as curse, your concentration restores slower or it's paused or something, right? While you're reloading, concentration doesn't restore. It's a very small change because reload happens really fast, but I think that it would affect his ability to just stay on top of you forever a decent amount. The kind of bonus idea that I'm not sure about is for him to start with less concentration. So the way that, for example, imagine this, right? Imagine you are Abba and you start with full jealousy. That's kind of crazy. Now, I think that Jealousy Rage Abba is probably stronger than Happy Chaos, even if he has focus and curse on you. I think Jealousy Rage Abba might be stronger. But just imagine for a second, even if you're at half jealousy, imagine she just starts in Jealousy Rage instead of normal mode. And you just have to deal with Jealousy Rage Abba in neutral from the start of the round. That's pretty messed up. The fact that Happy Chaos can start the round this way with 6 bullets and full concentration and just backdash curse, that's the reason for that play pattern, right? Like you have enough resources to afford to just go back a couple of times, do curse, and then just do this, do that, whatever, and then go in. This would be a lot harder to do if you didn't start with full concentration. You would be forced to actually play neutral in a way that doesn't involve like doing this a bunch first. So I feel like him starting without full concentration would eliminate a very annoying play pattern that has plagued this game for a very long time. That even I don't like. Again, I'm a Happy Chaos main. I don't like this type of thing, but I understand why Happy Chaos players do this, right? And keep in mind, I have to spend basically half my concentration to do this. So if I don't have the concentration to ensure that I can do this safely, I'm probably not going to want to do it, right? So that's another idea. Either reduce his passive concentration gain, especially while he's getting hit or in block stun or something, or while he is doing other things like curse and reload, or make him start with less concentration so that he has a harder time getting the ball rolling and just dominating neutral from the start of the game. The third aspect of Happy Chaos that is annoying. Actually, good point. They could also do it like with Sin Stamina, where there's a delay before it starts restoring. That's true. Because right now, if I... like, it just starts restoring immediately, even if I fully expended it, yeah. Same with this. If I put the gun away, like, it starts... Here's the thing. I think it would be cool if you put the gun away on your own. Let's say you're doing offense, right? And you put the gun away on your own, your concentration starts restoring instantly, right? The way that it does right now. But if you get mashed out on, right? If you get hit out of it while you have your gun out, then there's a delay. Then it takes like a few extra seconds to start restoring your concentration. Maybe that would be a good idea, right? Because it would make sense for the game. You're getting hit out of your offense. It takes longer. You're getting punished for your mistake, right? Whereas it would still preserve the aspect of resource management where you're doing your offense, you put the gun away specifically to preserve a little bit of extra concentration. I feel like that would be a good play, actually. Yeah. Okay. Point number 3. This one is The thing I'm about to suggest is maybe too drastic for a Happy Chaos nerf, actually. It might be too much. I'm not sure about it. I'm a little worried throwing this out into the world. But it's an idea I had. So, curse. Hold on, let me get through the curse section. And then I can read the list. Okay. If you curse your opponent in neutral, you win neutral. If you have all your bullets and all your concentration, especially, and you curse your opponent, congratulations, you got in and you can mix them. Granted, right? Like, if you don't have focus, you're expending a lot of concentration to do this, but you still can get in from basically anywhere. That's a little bit annoying, especially if a character doesn't have great movement, if it's hard for them to get in, right? I'm sure everybody knows how annoying it is to like you're just jumping. Oh, you're just trying to jump over this shit continuously. Why is he like freaking out? What the hell? Why is he... What? He's like fucking up. He's not doing the second curse. What's going on? Whatever. Either way. It's pretty annoying to be jumping over curse and like trying to get in bit by bit slowly to him. It's not a great play pattern. It doesn't feel good to, you know, feel forced to avoid this projectile that is just bouncing all the way across the screen like this. And just know that before you get to chaos, he's gonna, you know, he's gonna recover. He's gonna be fine. I think the total duration of curse is like 29 frames or something, which is not a lot for a move that goes backwards like this. Like, it's basically a backdash, right? It's just a slightly longer backdash. Or slower backdash, I mean. Without invuln. So it's not completely safe, but it's pretty fast. The second part that sucks is that if you curse somebody on wall break, you get super wall break, even if you didn't do super wall break. So let's say where's the instant wall stick? There you go. If I wall stick you with curse, if I don't know, if I wall stick you with curse, fucking please, bro. There you go. If I wall stick you with curse and I wall break, GG, like I get neutral basically, right? Like we're relatively close at the start after wall break. And I can just kind of, you know, I can get in much easier. It doesn't feel good. And on top of that, if you do end up doing super wall break, because of curse, you get additional mix, right? This thing is like one of my favorite things to go for because it's safe against most reversals. Almost all reversals, actually. And if you delay the gunshot, like it can even catch backdash, as it just did just now. So there's basically no answer to it. There's a lot of things that he can do if he has curse on you, basically. And for a state that is this powerful, I think that it's a little too easy to get. It doesn't last very long, to be fair, right? Like, it expires now. There you go. Same is actually true for focus. Like focus doesn't last super long, but usually you're doing it just after a knockdown, right? So you get plenty of time to mix somebody. Boom, it ran out, right? So it's like it's not that useful, or it doesn't last forever, but it lasts enough for it to do the thing that you want to do with it, right? So what I'm thinking, as a somewhat crazy suggestion, I don't want to get rid of Curse on Wall Break, because I think it's actually pretty fun that on Wall Break, Happy Chaos gets a decision to make. If he doesn't have Super, he can decide to reload 4 bullets. If he can also decide to do Focus, do Curse, right? And Wall Break with that. So he can kind of decide what advantageous thing to do in that situation. Am I low on Curse? Or sorry, am I low on Concentration? Am I low on bullets? Do I want to curse them to get, easier neutral after Wall Break? That kind of thing. However, the way that it exists right now is that if you wall splat them with a bullet, you get the world. You get everything. You get Focus into Curse like that. So you both get Concentration and you get Focus at the cost of 2 bullets, basically. Which is very good. It's very good. It's very, very, very good. On top of that, you get Curse on Wall Break all the time. So if I wall splat with a normal and I try to do Focus, I can do a normal, but I can't do a super. However, if I wall splat with a normal into Curse, I get to do a super on top of that. I'm supposed to. I think. Right? Come on. Yeah, there we go. I just messed it up. So the idea is that Curse, you get way more on Wall Break than the other things. Right? You're not reloading that much because usually you're going to have tension to reload bullets through super. Focus, you only really get if you're wall splatting them with a bullet, right? And then you can, you get Focus and also super Wall Break. But even if you wall splat them with a normal, this is fucked up. This is the messed up part, okay? You can wall splat them with a normal, do Focus, and do Curse. I haven't played Happy Chaos in like forever, so... Is this wrong? Am I like stupid? Hold on, I totally remember this. This is a thing, I swear to God. Fuck. What would I do? Hold on, sorry, this is gonna take a minute because I'm a fake and a fraud and I haven't played Chaos in a minute. Oh, right. That's how you would end. Right. My bad. A lot of your routes you're ending like that. You're ending basically with a Focus and a Curse. I think the best way to address both of those issues, of Curse being too strong on Wall Break and too strong in neutral, would be to increase the recovery frames. Right now it's 29. I think it could be 30 something frames. And if it was, you would not get Curse on Wall Break nearly as much because you would just not make the decision. Because you would have to choose between explicitly like doing Focus or Curse, right? Or you would have to... if you wanted Curse, you would not be able to just wall splat with the wall splat like this, do this, and then do a normal, right? Like you would have to like make a choice there. You would have to spend bullets. You would have to like, it would be less of a obvious thing that you can just do every single time. Is the point that I'm making. And then obviously on top of that, in neutral, it would be easier to punish. You wouldn't just be spamming this whenever you feel like spamming it. On wall slump with bullets, he gets focus, curse, super. I mean, yeah, of course. But on wall slump, you also like observe the burst gauge. Observe the burst gauge. Like, if I'm doing wall slump bullshit, I don't know if that's like necessarily beneficial for me unless I'm about to kill you, you know? But yeah, on wall slump, he gets more. That's true. Although, wait, hold on. On wall slump, that's not necessarily true. Okay, I can do that. Okay. The problem with wall slump for curse specifically is that you could see it in a bunch of the examples that I gave, but if you wall slump them and they are wall splatted so low to the ground, you can't get curse. Like, you have to be positioned really far. You have to be like all the way over here to get it. Even with 5k, I think it can miss depending on like the distance. I think it misses on like a bunch of... It depends on the character as well. It's really weird. So on wall slumps, a lot of the time that you're going to be doing wall slumps, you're going to be doing them off of like 5k, 6k type stuff, and this is just gonna... the curse is gonna miss, so... Yeah. But if you wall slump, if you do like 6k into a shot, from this distance it still misses. So you're not really, like, you would have to backdash and then curse, which nobody's gonna do that. Yeah. So I feel like getting focus, curse, and super on wall slump is a very niche scenario. It's possible though. I think. Nope. Yes. Okay. No. What the fuck? Wait, what was that about? Nah, whatever. Not the point, sorry. I've never even done it, so I'm not sure. Another idea I had. Yeah. Another idea I had is to make curse use concentration. So kind of like an extension of the idea of making it harder to passively gain concentration when you're reloading for it to pause, or when you're using curse for it to pause. Instead, when you use curse, you're using part of your concentration. This might, again, like, these things might be tweaked differently. So if you're already reducing his concentration gain when he's blocking or doing this other stuff, obviously this wouldn't be necessary, but I'm saying that it's another lever that could be pulled. And yeah, the recovery point. I think the recovery is kind of extreme-ish, though. I don't know. It might be a bit much. I'm not sure. It would depend on the recovery increase. Because you could easily just kill this move and make it like unusable if you just add too much recovery. So that would have to be very kind of fine-tuned, I think. But yeah, make it use concentration, or stop concentration from rejoining for a bit. So, conclusion. Happy Chaos is, in my opinion, relatively in line with a lot of other high-tier characters of this game. And I would only implement these 3 changes. Make J2K easier to interact with, so that it's a lot harder to use in neutral, but that it's still useful as like a, you know, Oki tool, or on offense, things like that, right? It doesn't need to be good in neutral on top of everything else. Number 2 is make concentration harder, even harder than it is right now. Specifically, either make the concentration reload passively less with reloading bullets or with using focus, or make it restore slower when Happy Chaos is forced to block or is getting hit, or especially make it restore slower or take a pause before restoring like Sin does when he is red, when he's in the red. It doesn't make sense that his concentration being in the red makes it restore quicker. Just doesn't make sense to me. And finally, number 3, nerf curse to make it either slower so that it's less abusable and spammable and neutral, so that you have to actually make an active choice for what to do when you wall slump somebody or wall splat somebody, or make it cost concentration. There you go. Those are the 3 things, and I think if those 3 changes were implemented, Happy Chaos would be pretty good, but like decently average as a character. There you go. That's it. Those are my thoughts. No rework necessary. I think he's beautiful the way he is right now. I think he's a very cool character. There you go. Those are my thoughts, at least. Oh, and another like side note, small side note. Happy Chaos, I think, is an interesting case of a character who is very good at a professional level, but he's like borderline unusable at low level. And I think that it's important to, when you're talking about balance changes, to consider the fact that I am in the 1%. You who's watching this, some of you people are also in the 1%. But people don't make games for 1% of people, you know? So I think the way that he is right now, even though he is slightly too strong at the top level, I think he's surprisingly well balanced. That's my opinion. What if it was like Abba JR? If you get hit on HC with his gun out, he keeps the gun out and concentration keeps draining. That's kind of what okay. That's an extension of what I said earlier with the Sin thing. Where I said the thing where like if he's on offense and he puts the gun down, then the concentration keeps reloading like normal, whatever. Like he keeps restoring it so that you're micromanaging it still. But then if he gets hit out of it, then the concentration stops restoring. Yeah. And I think it would make sense for sure. Like that is a really good idea, actually, for him to keep the gun out and just keep the concentration passively using. Yeah. Also, yeah, you can drop the lists. Feel free. Bro, I've been talking for an hour straight. Hold on, I need more water. This is insane. How do streamers do this, bro? How the fuck? How do they do this? I feel like lightheaded. God damn. I have no idea. People just yap for hours? Fuck me. People don't yap. People scream. Like I feel my voice is relatively quiet. I'm trying to push it a little bit so that you can like hear me clearly and it picks up in the mic and so that like I don't sound lethargic. How the fuck? Like some people scream into the mic just for hours on end. Insane shit. Okay, hold on. I'll get water and then I'll be back on Zato. I'll talk about Chaos a bit more if you feel like it. No, I'm a yapper. That's the thing. I talk all the time, but it's it's a different type of talking. Like if I hang out with somebody, I'm talking a lot. Unless they're talking a lot. It depends. If I'm with a girl, I'm talking a lot more usually. It's easier to get in the flow and I don't know. I start acting like a fucking clown, bro. It's not even But yeah. This is a different type of talking, okay? This is a different type of talking. I do not. Listen, I do not. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you know what? I'll get some. I don't want to make tea. That would take too long. Do I just say fuck it and make tea? I don't want to be gone that long. Nah, fuck it. I'll just get regular water.
Burst max.
I am back. I'm back. Melty blood. It's okay. I'll get better at speaking. Just hope I don't lose my voice. Some people you can tell that they just yell all the time. There's this one guy who, no hate to the guy, okay? No hate to the guy. But this guy named Danny Mata, I've come across his stuff every once in a while. And whenever he speaks, he yells, man. And his voice is like blown out. He sounds like Steve-O, kind of. Less compressed of a sound, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to be like that. I would pull up for an example, like a clip or something, but I don't want to like that. That would feel like crossing the threshold into like making fun of somebody, even though it's not. I'm not. Yeah. Oh no, I for sure like I got loud when I was younger, without noticing it when I got riled up. But generally speaking, I was always like super quiet. Anyway, the list. Let me see it. God, he's so cool. I love how he feels, you know? forgot how to do things, man. Oh yeah? Wait. Where is it? Is it no, I don't think so. Unless I'm blind. Did it just not send? Oh, also let me you can send it again, or try to at least. Let me hop back. No, I straight up don't see it. Let me hop back on Zato. Zato-1. Make him yellow. True. Automod is being paid off by the Happy Chaos Mafia. Twitch itself, perhaps? Okay. Boom. Just a disclaimer, I don't necessarily want all these things together, but I'd like to see at least half of them if they're not reworking him. RNG shot gone. Whiff shot normal, or sorry, whiff normal, pull out gun gone. Whiff normal shot costs more concentration or gone. Nerf 1, 2K gains low profile. Okay. Nerf J2K frame data and the combos he gets from it. Okay. Pull a gun and shoot gun during backdash gone. Let me think. Does it affect me? I mean, I'm not one to normally pull the gun out after a backdash. Okay, RNG shot gone, I agree. Whiff shot, pull out gun gone. Or sorry, whiff normal. Pull out gun. I don't see the point in that. Like, if RNG shot is gone and you whiff normal and you pull out gun, like, who cares? All Happy Chaos is doing really is extending the fact that he's likely to get hit for longer unless he puts the gun down, right? Because he can't block when his gun is out, so he's literally just making himself arguably more vulnerable. Unless, like, Yeah, if RNG shot is gone, then whiff normal into pull-out gun. I don't see the reason for that. With normal shot costs more concentration. Like the thing about most quote-unquote whiff shots right now is that I'm pulling the gun out before the hit whiffs. Like, I'm pulling it out after the close slash. I see. I got you. Okay. Well, okay, let's assume the RNG shot is just removed completely. I think that whiff shot, the case for whiff shot staying, right, is that it works in a similar way that like other pressure strings work. Like there's nothing about whiff shot that is inherently very different from something that Zato can do, or that's something that like Ramlethal can do. Like if she has a sword and she shoots it at you, she can whiff a normal and then the explosion will hit you still, right? Like Zato can do a bunch of stuff and like whiff a normal and then Eddie hits you, right? There's a bunch of stuff like that. Johnny can whiff his misfire and then the card hits you. Like you can do stuff like that, and if you get hit by the thing after the whiff, then you know it's kind of on you, in my opinion. So that's why like I think whiff shots should be fine. That's my personal opinion. For the backdash shot, also like if RNG shot is removed, then backdash shot is not like a problem as well. I personally I don't do this, but I know that some people do. I just don't see the point in doing it, but because like if you pull out the gun mid backdash, you're counted as airborne, and if you're airborne, the chance of RNG shot hitting is 16%. It's not 33. It's 16. So you have to wait until you land from the backdash to pull the gun out. Or you have to do it like simultaneously, I guess. You have to like pull the gun before the backdash. So I don't know how you would even do that then. Because like for it to work, you're pulling the gun out before the backdash happens. I don't know. Unless it's like this kind of thing where you're backdashing a bunch and then doing it. I guess, yeah. No, I'm still against RNG shot, don't get me wrong. So like with RNG shot gone, this would also like not matter. But I'm just explaining why I personally don't do this, because it doesn't feel like, why would I do that? I don't know. Some people do it, and I'm sure it's annoying to get hit by though. Yeah. Hold on. Let me look at the other stuff. Deus Ex doesn't. Oh yeah, Deus Ex doesn't reload bullets. I thought about this one as well, but I didn't include it in the thing. I thought about it though. I don't know. I feel like it's not a necessary nerf. And if I were to nerf it, that aspect of it, I would probably make it reload like only some bullets or something. Like give him like a couple of bullets, and that would be enough. Instead of reloading the full thing. I feel like that's fine. He doesn't need the full reload. But I also don't feel like it's... I don't know. I don't feel like it's completely necessary to just not have any. But it would make it better. I should have probably included that actually in the thing. Because the idea there is to increase the decision making around the resources, right? So now on wall break, it would be more of a dilemma of like, oh no, I'm low on concentration. Oh no, I want my curse. Oh no, like I'm not gonna have that many bullets on wall break, so I have to actually like preserve them or think about them in a more kind of, you know, I'm gonna think about them more instead of just doing whatever I want. That is fair, yeah. I don't think reload should have recovery though. That's my that one I'm not on board with. I'm not on board. Sorry. Reload has to stay the way it is. I cannot compromise on that one. Gunflip -1. Let me try something real quick. If I do pum pum. I'm trying to do it like frame perfect. Okay. Okay. I feel like making the gunflip -1 wouldn't do much. Because I backdash it like half the time. This part. Not always, but it's pretty good, I think, to backdash this. Let me just... I guess -1 would make it more consistent that you can actually backdash this. For no bullet situations. That makes sense, yeah. Okay. I could see some of these changes being quite good, but I definitely wouldn't want, like, all of them. Or, I mean, you said you wouldn't do all of them, but yeah. You get the point. I don't know. There's definitely two routes you can go where you can either make his resources harder to manage or make him less good when he doesn't have the resource. So like the thing you said, like bulletless combos reduction, right? Or gunflip without the bullets. Like those are ways of making him less good when he doesn't have bullets on him. The same would be for reducing some of his normals, right? And some conversions. Personally, I'm not as huge of a fan of that because I feel like it would make him feel worse to play. It would definitely make it like, I don't know, it would make it less of a hit on lower player bases, like lower skill level players. But like the reason why I leaned into like the resource management aspect of it is because I like the technicalities and the fact that the character is complex. And I would want him to lean into that more rather than like toning down the other stuff, you know? Also, I think I'm gonna do the yellow Zato color. I really like the yellow demon creature. No Seaman Demon, no.
高いところは飛ぶやめようか痛い目からしたあれだ高いところは
All right. I did not plan on doing placements today, and I don't think I will. Still. What do you think? Should I keep labbing stuff? Keep labbing new stuff if I find it? If I find anything that I want to lab, or should I end stream, or should I do something else? I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
若い手伝ってどうしたおい
Wait, what? Am I fucking... Oh, backdash. That's why. He's backdashing. Hmm. I really like this Oki. I'm bad at it still, but... Yeah, I'm gonna... I rolled the dice, and I'm Zato. I've only labbed a little bit. I've like labbed this Oki situation, and I've labbed the like this kind of stuff. Oops. Messed up though. Yeah, that kind of thing. So I have learned a couple of combos here and there, even though I don't know, like I'm bad at implementing them. Shit. Shit. Yeah. I need to learn something that converts off this, though, off of like the jump in, because I feel like a lot of people are going to get hit by this specifically. And that doesn't convert. Just 2k to D? That sucks though. I guess I get mix off this. It's fine. I mean, obviously, like, the knockdown is good, but off of a counter hit, I'd be hoping to get, like, something, you know? That doesn't seem good. Bum, bum, bum. That also doesn't seem good. Oh, that is true. Because I'm just going to be doing a lot of, like, air stalling, so it'll be a whiff punish. You're so right about that. I guess this is fine. Yippee, I did the combo. Yeah, okay. So far I've learned basically this thing, right? Except I'm bad at it. And also the thing where you like do this, and then you can do like a overhead or a low.
来い。なおも
Mm.
任せる。どんどん手伝ってくれ。なおも来い。
I just gotta get the timing right.
手伝ってくれ。なおも上から
Hmm.
直撃来い。増える。痛い来い。増える。直撃手伝ってくれ。どんどん
You know what I want to play?
来い。なおも
Here's what I'm gonna play on the weekend, man. I'm gonna be playing fucking Deadlock. That game is actually so sick. I don't even play shooters, man. Neutral jump, backfly JP. Like just this? Is it good? I feel like most of the time I'm gonna be just doing this. Like just air stall and doing that. Because it's like active for like a fucking second. Memeing but also serious. So true. That is kind of true though. I guess on counter hit or like on air hit. Is there anything I'm missing? I feel like I kind of got all the basic ideas of the character, but getting the muscle memory and the feel. It's the same as Happy Chaos thing. Like getting the feel for the gun is half the battle. Like learning the combos and shit is whatever. Learning the actual like instincts around the, you know, using the gun and negative edge and all that is the main battle. I'll try to play a bunch of... I'll be editing the ABBA video on the weekend a bunch. But I'll try to... I'll try to play a bunch of casual matches and stuff with Zato to get more used to him. I still think I'll end up Diamond 1, but... This combo was funny, because I thought you needed to negative edge for it as well, but you don't. And it does like so much damage for no reason. It's crazy. Oh yeah, this thing as well. That's another thing. I want to get like better about using 6H. I've tried using it in combos a bunch and it just drops. Unless you're doing certain combos. Hold. I'll do it again. I will not do it again. Fuck. I think it costs less. Right? Yeah. Wait, that's so true. Wait, no, that's not true. For this thing? Why doesn't it work? Wait, it does work. Wait, what the fuck? Why didn't it work the first time? Oh, because it's because I didn't wait maybe for it. Or I needed to do it faster? What the fuck? That is very strange. Okay. By the way, Neo, do you want to play some games? Do you want to beat up my Zato, perhaps? Zato mirror. Fuck me. Okay. Room 112266. Welcome. Welcome. Good thing I wasn't streaming when I started playing this game. For the first, I want to say 200 hours of playing Strive, I could not stop repeating the things that Happy Chaos was saying. Bang. Like I was just doing that the whole set. I'm not gonna You're gonna make me do cringe on stream. Oh, shucks. Marking. That makes sense. That makes sense. I've thought about whether I should keep streaming. I was like, man, it's nice to just chill and talk about random stuff, you know? Like most streamers that I watch or most content that I watch, it's just vibes. It's just people like playing a normal game with a story and just like talk in the chat. Hey guys, what's your favorite breakfast? Favorite breakfast item? Anybody? What about soda? Anybody like soda in the chat? And I'm like, man, this is cool. I'm over here freaking the fuck out over another Slayer in my ranked queue. Those guys are chilling. They're having fun. I'm gonna be bald because of this shit. Oh yeah, did you get Zato to Vanquisher yet? I forgot. I think you did, right? I'm bad. My fault. Oh yeah, invite hell. Well, that's fair. Fucked up. Take that. Fuck. Fine, fine, my bad. Okay. His air grab animation is messed up. Yeah, I'm asking Neo. Actually, I don't know what the color on stream. I see the idea. That's actually cute. Yahoo! That's so much damage. It's over. Why did I try? Like, I was dumb. I tried to input the super as well, as though it would clash. I see. Okay. I forgot how to do the combo. you freak.
手洗手伝って高い跳ねる上から下
I see him.
復帰パズティブ直撃をやめる高い高い飛ぶ手を離したものは返す跳ねる Duel 2
Yeah, it's probably just the message length.
とダメか復帰来いどんどん避ける
I don't know why I did that.
安らぐ復帰任せるいなく食らいつけほらおめまず
What am I supposed to do on wall break like that?
高い跳ねるありがとう痛いかもしれないここですよ高い上からしてみる跳ねるそしてこうここですか来いいただつくなお跳ねるさあ違うなさあ復帰さ離れました任せるいただき上から下お今振ってこう任せる助かった上から下インバイト
You
そこですか
bastard.
ここですかなお上から下
Okay.
Duel 1 Let's rock 復帰そこですか高いそしてこう上へあもう任せる上へつく高いこう見てます痛い上から下
Wow, didn't mean to do that. Ah, I see the idea. I see the idea. Is that actually good? Okay. It doesn't feel like he has good pokes, man. I don't know. Aside from that, but that doesn't feel like a good poke to me. Maybe I'm just stupid. I was gonna grab you, you freak. What's up with that? Oh my god, that's so active. I don't understand how any of this works, man.
Duel 1 Let's rock 手伝ったこう直撃つく痛いかもしれない失礼インバイトヘルプなお任せる助かったおいかけて上から助かった手伝ってごちそうさしそこですか失礼上から下
I didn't mean to do that. God, his 2P fucking sucks. That's some bullshit. I... Okay, sure. Fundies based bullshit. What? Why did I do that? Yeah. I don't understand how this character works, man. What? Damn, I didn't even get the gold burst for that. That's so sad. Oops. Okay. Long. Okay. Long pressure sequences with high-low shenanigans. I see it, but I don't understand it. Okay, I gotta get used to that. 2S, 22H, S frog thing. I'm chilling? I'm not. What do you do when that happens? Literally, what the fuck do you do? Okay. What am I doing wrong? If there's anything specific. Not what I intended to do, but... Ah, I almost did the fucking combo, you bitch! Oh no. Oh, I almost did it. Swear on everything. Ah, that's some bullshit. Okay. Wrong button.
任せどんどん跳ねるドリル復帰インバイト復帰直撃すやめる立てる
It's over. It's never been more over. What the fuck? What am I doing wrong? What should I be doing?
お互い強かった
I mean, a lot, obviously, but I don't know.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Block string. That makes sense, yeah.
見えないんだ任せいただき上からこうそこですか
That sucks.
インバイトヘルここですか
I forgot he can anti-air with 2H like that.
上から下助かったああ失礼ここですかレアラドリルあおや安らぐそしてこうありがとう
Well, you just said not to do it, so of course I did it right then and there.
手伝ったこうそこですか
I feel like in neutral, that's my like biggest like what the fuck moment, you know?
暴力安らぐおや捕まえそうだ
I just don't really know what to press or how to move aside from that, I guess. But then I feel like I don't get as much reward out of it as I want. But I guess that's the skill issue. Ah, I keep doing that every time. That's crazy. Are you not like super minus? The fuck?
今から私が上司だ
Zato wins. Mankind knew. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah, now I get that.
ありがとう
Here I am doing it again, just for you.
どんどんしぐはし手伝ったは今助かった失礼任せどんどんありがとう痛いかもしれない
I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I waited for you to...
じゃあどうも
I hate learning new characters, man. I like it a lot, but also I hate it because I just don't do any of the stuff that I want to do. My brain does not listen.
そうだ
Uh,
Duel 2.
I think I'll be on Zato for a minute.
おいいただきなおも
What am I supposed to do there if you do that?
なおさ見せますすぐ捕まる失礼気の毒さ見えない暴力おいとなおも今今
What was that string? Yeah.
楽にします今から私が上司だ
Duel 1. Let's rock.
ドリルあ上からなおはいインバイトヘッカそこですかなおるふおおおいどんどん
That doesn't even do anything because I am bad.
ダメあおいなんか跳ねるお疲れさしあ失礼今
Oh, come on, man. Give me a chance. Plus after that.
手伝って今上に今離れてます暴力そしてこうなおもこう
Yippee.
どんどん助かった任せるごちこう助かったこうインバイトヘルプ上
Bruh.
なおもお疲れさどんどんいただこう上なおも使えそう
Okay.
Duel 2.
Eddie's kind of made out of paper.
手伝ってくれおいなおもこうヤード今
I guess I should be less scared to press normals to beat Eddie, because he's very beatable.
どんどんいただきましょう
No!
やだ跳ねるおうなるほどどんどんヤードなおもこうなお高いさあおい上から下やっつく上から下失礼そこですか直撃こですか
What the fuck am I doing?
インバイトヘルインバイトヘル
I wanted. I thought that would chase.
そしてこうそこから下治る
That doesn't fucking work. Why did I think that would work? Oh no.
なおもつく30
God, that's so cheap. I messed up the timing of my 5K.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
'Why did I do that? You suck. You suck. You suck. You're so lame. Oh, that didn't reach? Really? You're so lame.
Duel 1.
I have no idea what the fuck to do in neutral as this guy. Nothing makes sense, man.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
跳ねるお疲れ様ドリルなおいただきましょうはいどんどんだこそこです上から下そこですか直撃ドリル
Ah.
失礼そこですか高いあ直撃あかけるなおわからないなこうか高いわからない痛いかもしれない任せこうし上結構任せこう直撃し上失礼ない失礼手伝っと跳ねるドリ跳ねるさやっておくか本気じゃないさ失礼見てます高い違うなさ任せる高い上から下高い跳ねる
Just wanna block that.
高い暴力暴力インバイトヘルインバイトヘルすぎ
Slap.
I don't get it.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
跳ねるお疲れ様任せるなおもお疲れ様任せこう今任せおできた目からした間に合わない上のゴールだなおインバイトヘル復帰
First successful use of Zabubu in documented history.
飛ぶそしてこう
Why are you charging that shit, you troglodyte? What the fuck?
ガード復帰暴力痛いど
You fucking hate me, dude. What the hell?
あえて
That's not. I'm.
お違うな手荒ドリル任せなおも高いミナー大会守るかった
Wait, you can do that?
手荒手伝ってくれ
What the hell?
ドリルこう直撃暴力直撃来い復帰貸したものは返す
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
任せつくこうつく跳ねる暴力跳ねる助かった暴力はい助かったどんどん復帰はいお疲れ様インバイトヘルそこですか手伝うなおもそこですかなおドリルさあ間に合わない
That reaches further than I think it does.
インバイトヘル痛いかも暴力直撃手伝う上から下
I forgot how to do the thing.
やめるやめる若いそこですかなお失礼気の毒失礼来いごちそうつくもう跳ねる
I just don't know what to do again.
ありがとうどんどん手荒こう離れてます違うなすぐ気の毒さあインバイトヘルダムドファンド手はさ
Slap. Mankind News. Duel 1. Let's rock.
見えないんだ。すぐ痛い気の毒失礼上から下おおそこですか手荒暴力上から下助かったなおありがとう上すぐし直撃手伝ってごちそうさあ失礼暴力
That doesn't reach.
痛いと違うな失礼上から下ミナー大会守るか
Duel 2. Let's rock.
お中と上今飛ぶ上から下こう痛い気の出ます安らぐおいかける復帰痛いどんどんかけてどんどん暴力
Oops. Whatever.
高い上捕まる
I don't know what to do.
おめでとう公務員の
Duel 1. Let's rock.
若い上から下お疲れ様どんどんお疲れ様はいこう手伝ってごちそうさま失礼やらおいなこしこうあ安らぐ手伝ってくれ
I don't understand why you're getting the. Why you're getting the throw there.
Positive. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
痛いディスラプト手洗今どんどん治る飛ぶあかける何かすぐ上任せいただきつくこうゴール今直撃どれやめるあかけでは飛ぶあおお治る暴力アンカーシェイドあドリルそしてこう任せるおできたそこですか
Ooh, so fucking stupid.
そしてこうドリルそこですかドリルインバイトヘルそこですか
You're cringe. You're cringe. You're cringe. You're cringe.
あ見てます任せる今見てます捕まるしすぎ
All right. I'll end stream for today. I will play some more Zato over the weekend, and we'll see. We'll see how far I get. Placements on Monday. This time I'll be there. Almost guaranteed. All right. Bitch, what do you mean willing to spend Eddie Gauge? I don't know how. But like I don't get any. The reason I kept unsummoning is because I don't get anything off of not unsummoning. Like it felt like just nothing happens. Anyway. See ya.